Hey everyone, and welcome to Big Data Download, where we make sense of big data and we put it to work for your business and your investments. I'm Lauren Lister of Yahoo Finance, and every cell phone gives off a signal that discloses location data. Today we're going to examine how one company is leveraging that data by sending targeted deals and promotions via text message to potential customers. With us now to talk about those deals and the technology behind them is Alex Romanoff. He's CEO of iSign Media. Alex, thanks for being with us. You work with companies to offer deals to mobile device users that are nearby the retailers you work with. How does that work? And tell us about the technology you use.
Well, our technology is basically a small computer, weighs about 10 ounces, is waterproof, weatherproof, and can be mounted anywhere within or outside of a store location or an enterprise. And that machine will then identify any mobile device that comes within range of the store. It will then push a message to that mobile device that the consumer shopper has an opportunity to opt in to accept or reject. This is done machine to machine, so there are no carriers involved. It's completely free to the consumer, and it's totally private.
Okay, now give us an example of this in action. You offered deals on gas to mobile devices near gas stations that you worked with. Tell us about how that deal worked, how many people received the text, and how many people actually redeemed them.
All right, we have an agreement with National Oil, and they have approximately 200 gas stations wired up with our particular smart antenna, as we call it. And what they did was offer a 10 cents a gallon discount to any customer that came to their gas station to get some gas. The idea was to create an incentive to get folks to come into the store as well as fill up with gas, come into the store and spend some money. The initial response rate was over 30%, and they experienced more fill-ups, they experienced more credit card use, and of course additional traffic into the stores that increased their sales. And the average station experienced about 8,000 gallons of additional gas sales in any given month over a previous month without our smart antenna.
Okay, so it sounds pretty substantive in terms of the results. Now, your company gathers and is also selling anonymous data that comes from the mobile devices in the range of your company's antennas. Tell us about the kind of data you gather and how do you address privacy concerns? Because I'm imagining that many people aren't expecting to get these texts and don't even realize that that can go on, that that kind of information is so readily available to you guys.
Well, what happens is we identify a component in your mobile device. So we don't need your name, we don't need a phone number, we don't need an email address. We simply talk to your device, which is not connected to your particular private information. That device is then sent a message, and we immediately capture whether you agree to receive that message or reject the message, whether you download the coupon that is being sent to you, and whether you redeem it. This is very important anonymous data to brands and businesses that like to, after a day's done, analyze how many ads were sent out, how many were accepted, rejected, what time of day, and how many were actually purchased. And that way they can plan their next campaign to increase their profit margins.
Okay, just really briefly before we go, is there a way for a consumer to opt out so that you can't even get into their phone in order to ask them if they want the coupon?
Yeah, there's two ways to do this, Lauren. One is to simply turn off your Bluetooth if you like. Secondly, walk through the area. It really, message is only there for about 10 seconds, then it disappears. Or simply opt out and say, I don't want the message. And most of these machines are programmed that if they try you 2 times and you say no, they will not send you a third message.
Really interesting stuff. Thanks so much for being here and telling us about it. We'll leave it there for today. For Big Data Download, I'm Lauren Lister. Have a great day.